Well, good morning everybody. I just unrolled some hay for these cows, and it's a crisp 40-degree day and we're warming up, so we're on the upswing weather-wise. You can see those cattle lined up eating hay, and the beautiful thing about unrolling hay is everybody's got a place at the table. The boss cows can't run everybody off the bale that they're grazing on. If we were grazing just in bales, there's a little core left there that wouldn't unroll. It was rolled so tight it just wouldn't come apart. But the boss cows don't run everything else off, and the timid cows always have a place at the table. So it's a good system. If you just bale graze, just put out bales, you can get at most 12, maybe 15 cows around a bale. So instead of unrolling 2 rolls, I would have to put out probably 5 to 6 bales so everybody had a place at the table. And obviously I wouldn't have to feed every day, which I'm doing now. I'm putting out 2 rolls a day. Depending on how much they're eating, I may put out 3 or 4. So they're doing good. They're in really good shape. But stay with me. I want to show you what I'm trying to accomplish in this pasture. So hang on. So this pasture is a lease pasture that had been severely overgrazed, and it came back pretty good. I've had it a couple of years. This is the area where we had the fire a couple of weeks ago, and there's some green weeds starting to grow, but this is just really poor soil. It's a sandy loam soil, no fertility, no organic matter. I mean, it's just sand. And so what I'm trying to do to get some fertility is unroll that hay, and you can see I'm just rolling it side by side by side all the way across there and all the way across on that side of the hill that you can see. And the hay that those cattle leave is going to decompose, hopefully attract earthworms, which I never see any earthworms in this country, but hopefully over time we'll get some earthworms. The fungi and the microorganisms, the bacterial microorganisms, will then break this down, feed the soil, which will in turn feed the grass, and will really jumpstart this grass. This area across the hill that I'm going to pan to right there would only grow weeds, bull nettle, goat weed. I mean, it's just terrible sterile soil basically. It just didn't have any nutrition in it. And so you see back through there, you can see just thousands of cow pies, and they're gonna recycle those nutrients into the soil, and I can guarantee you we're gonna get some grass growing there this year. So I just wanted you to see from this vantage point what that looks like. There's some spots I didn't cover over there that I may cover, but kind of running out of time. I probably will have to feed another 2 to 3 weeks, and with the predicted weather of 75 degrees and above, we should start hitting a home run here pretty quick with regard to grass growth. So I've left them in here longer than I usually would, and only from the perspective of I wanted to get this hay down and get them to eat 90+% of it, and then leave the rest for the soil. So that's kind of where we're at. That's kind of what it looks like. I'll try to remember to get a video for you late spring. Hopefully we'll get good rains and be able to show you what it looks like with grass growing on it. Remember, I year and a half ago, I planted bahia grass and hybrid bahia grass over on that side of the hill. And I just broadcast the seed, then turned the cattle in and had them tromp that in, and I got nothing out of it. And I think that soil just doesn't have any nutrition in it. Nothing would germinate. So hopefully we're going to start a new trend here and get this pasture in good shape. So with that, I'll leave it with you. Thank you for riding along with me, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and prayers your way.